Today's video is about connecting your worm farm to the land. Yes, it's part 2 of seasonal worm farming and why you should be doing it. And I'm going to give you 5 awesome reasons how your garden's going to flourish, your worms are going to love you, and things are just going to be absolutely awesome. So reason number 1 for connecting your worm farm to the land is fluctuation of heat. When you connect it to the land, the worms can move up and down the system and be where they want to be. They can also, if you dig down and put compost down into the ground, which I suggest you do, they can go down into the earth area and find a cooler spot. You see, worms love to chase the moisture, warmth, temperature and food. And when you connect it to the ground, they can chase that warmth or cool down by coming up to the top and be exactly where they want to be. And I've got mine placed just over there at the moment. We're going to be talking about that more in future videos. But let's get into number 2. So number 2, you can change the volume of your bedding. And this depends on what you want to actually do in the garden. Now, as you're building your volume up and it's going up the tower over time, the worms are eating down below and moving up into the surface. And what this does is the castings go down to the bottom and start feeding the garden down below, which is just absolutely awesome. So beautiful. You can add what you want in layers more productively to feed the worms what you want and to grow what type of plant. So say for example, you want more potassium, you can add more banana skins and things like that. You want more minerals, you can add some rock minerals in. You want more nitrogen, you can also add like coffee grounds and things. You can really sort of get a bit sort of mad scientist with it. Tip number 3, if you add 1,000 worms, it's going to become 3,000 worms in around about 3 months. You see, these towers, they're breeding machines. Because they can move up and down, they can chase the food they want, they can get the temperature what they want to be, they really, really do well. Not only will they be producing gardens for you into the future, but they farm a lot of worms. They're great breeding machines, and you will, over time, be able to expand out into another one, sell some, or give some to some friends. You have lots more compost worms than you'll know what to do with. Tip number 4. I nearly said 5 then. Let's go do this. All right, moisture. You see, they don't dry out as quick. And that means you don't have to put as much water into them. Now, I suggest you use rainwater. You leave them open so the rain can get in. And the water seeps down. So they, as I said before, they can follow the moisture. They'll chase the moisture, they'll chase the temperature and the food and be exactly where they want to be. Now, it means that the water will also then be used more in the garden, because water actually costs money, and believe you me, I believe it's a wonderful resource that we have. If we don't have water, we don't live, right? So that's to do with tip number 5. Number 5, you can plant around the base of them. Now all the water that you're putting down, so leave the lid open for the rain to get in, you're pouring water in to keep your worms moist, it goes down, it sumps down, grabbing all that beautiful nutrient that's in the worm farm, touching the worms, getting the little juices off them, touching the sides of the microbes, touching the little bits of, you know, like castings and stuff. I'm getting excited because I want to show you how it's going to grow into the future. We've set our first one up. If you want to help me expand out, because I do need some help, there's a link down below in the Buy Me a Coffee page. I'm going to be buying more 400 litre ones, maybe even some 200 litres, but mostly 400 litre big worm farm ever systems, and start setting them up around the place. So we can maybe look at selling some compost and some worm castings into the future to get more support here, so I can keep this channel rolling and keep content. I was going content. Oh, I'm having a weird day today, but anyway, I'm sure you got some value out of that. And there are many reasons through the seasons to have one of these worm farms that are attached to the ground. And we're going to be talking also about putting things like sub pods and underground worm farms into these raised beds over time with the bales around it, and so everything just starts working all in together. It's like I said before in the last video, I'm really only just getting started here, and I'm so looking forward to Shirley being here. Oh, bless her soul, such a lovely woman. Have a great day, happy everything. We'll see you at the next video real soon. Bye for now. Part 2 is seasonal worm farming and connecting your worm farm to the land so your worms will flourish, your garden will grow like crazy, and you're just gonna love this. So keep watching the video, it's super sick. What am I doing? I'm losing it here. Right, let's go again. Ready? Ready, Marty? 1, 2, 3. Today's video is about Today's video is about connecting your worm farm to the land. Yes, what am I doing? I'm losing it here.